It's members live.
It's some members.
Copy.
Okay, copy that, Roger. Roger.
What's your Victor?
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
And Scott Swiftwater Tony.
And what, Scott?
And Scott Swiftwater Tony.
It said Scott.
I didn't hear it.
It says Scott, don't it?
No. No, it don't.
I'll be darned. I thought it said Scott. You sure don't say Scott?
No, you got like two of them, I think, and you played the other one.
Oh, one's a Wednesday one, one's a Sunday one.
Yeah, Sunday you never have Scott in it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll have to fix that. And Scott. There, we fixed it. What's happening, fellas?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. I see gold's dropping off the edge of the earth.
Yeah,
that's what I seen. It's like plummeting.
Was it like how bad?
Or it looked bad. I didn't look at the numbers, but the chart looked bad. Scott, are you looking at it?
Well, getting ready to in about 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, if you got one of those.
Let's see what it is. Or we shake our lamb's tail.
Well, boys, you want me to do gold prices now, or we want to talk crap first?
Just tell us what gold is. I seen it dropped.
All right, folks, it's a big punch in the eye for the old gold market today.
Uh-huh.
We got gold coming in now at $1,764, which is a drop of 41 freaking bucks.
Yeah, that's a good drop.
That's a hell of a drop.
Yeah.
We got silver coming in the red too at 0.77, went down to 24.47. It finally broke that 25 mark.
Yeah.
Platinum took a $19 drop down to 986 now. Wow, that's crazy for platinum. Palladium, we still bit down the red. There's minus $24. Everything went down there. It's 2,712.
Right.
Rhodium, it says it went unch. It stayed at 2,000 or 20,150. I don't think that's right though.
Okay.
All those other ones took a blur. I don't know why that one didn't.
Yeah.
And we got the DJA and the S&P's up in the green, but the NASDAQ took a big dip, $59 dip. So
wow. Yeah.
I don't know why precious metals drop for. Usually gold and gas goes hand in hand.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know why gold would go down and gas is staying. It'll stand where it's staying.
Crazy. I've seen that it dropped. That's all I knew.
I missed something right off the bat.
What?
I missed because I was sick last week, Wednesday.
Huh?
I was here. I forgot to do my.
Oh, no. You don't have, I'll turn that camera off.
You, Tim Grimes. Happy birthday to
Oh, here come the complaints.
Happy birthday to you.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
How can you block that out?
I know. I'm trying.
You.
I tried to block it. I don't know how to do it. It's like, how do I turn that dang camera off? I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can? How?
Jaron reminded me.
Thanks, Jaron.
Birthday,
Yeah.
to make sure that I gave you a special song and dance.
All right, Jaron.
There you go, big guy.
Happy birthday, Timmy.
Payback song. B-I-T, B-I-T.
It could have been worse. He could have been wearing like a leopard print or something.
Oh, Jesus God. You guys send those hate emails to DennisDayton@gmail.com.
If you can't find him on Facebook, ambush him on YouTube.
I saw Tim over there clicking stuff. Click, 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 click.
I couldn't click fast enough. Like, holy moly.
But on the flip side, I've had a great day today. Went out fishing, caught a bass. The old lady caught a nice sized carp.
Nice.
And then my guy, Howard Larson, comes in for the win again. Go NASCAR.
Go NASCAR, baby.
That's right.
Larson.
Do NASCAR.
What's his number, Scott?
5.
5.
It used to be 42, but he switched teams and started running Hendrick's old number.
And how many wins does he have so far this year? 5.
5.
I knew that. That's why I asked.
Just to go NASCAR.
He should have had 7.
Take the 5.
Yeah, there was 2 races this year that he should have won it, like the one where he got a flat tire in the last freaking corner.
Yep.
Oh, that was so. I ain't gonna say what I said, but buddy.
Drove the wheels off that sucker.
That what, Dan?
I'd have drove the wheels off that thing.
Right?
He
Flat.
did.
Just
I mean, my
Go
come
on.
around the last goes flat. I'd have been finishing first with 3 tires.
Well, he come into turn 3 and just went straight, kind of bounced off the wall, and I was like, "Keep riding the wall.
Yeah,
Just
right.
scratch it up."
That's what it's for. It's like
Oh,
bumper
man.
pull. Ride that sucker to the finish line.
Yeah, he had him by about a good 12 to 14
What-
car lengths.
what-
but,
What did he finish in that race?
oh my gosh, I don't know, 10th or 12th, I think.
Hey.
Oh.
Dang. That's craziness, right?
Yeah.
All because of one tire. One tire. Yeah.
Or if you could say 56 pounds per pusher, which there ain't that much in them. Usually they're running about 20 pounds.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's just crazy. Well, at least you had fun fishing.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Like I said, we went down. I wanted to get the poles and stuff out again today. We haven't been able to go because it's been so darn hot.
Right?
And I told her, I said, hey, the lake's only like an hour away. I said, let's just we'll get up at 5 o'clock and take out and get there and just see what we catch.
Uh-huh.
And the water is low, man.
Oh, you ain't
You
kidding.
guys were just fishing along the bank.
Yeah. But man, you're standing down where you can't even get your line to. It's got to be down like 25 feet.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, it's low.
Now, is that a reservoir?
It's actually it's Bartlett Lake. There's a reservoir that feeds the Bartlett Lake, but I don't know if they consider Bartlett Lake. I don't think it's a reservoir.
Gotcha.
So you
he's
could
gonna-
walk out where you couldn't walk out before.
Oh yeah, you could walk way out where you couldn't walk out. Like, cause we went to the flats to fish.
Okay.
So it wasn't steep, but it was kind of, you had the bank and then it kind of went out, it was sand flats.
Now it wasn't like that last year, huh?
No, last year I was setting up on the rocks fishing.
Huh.
No rain. Sorry. Don't get no rain.
No,
No,
I can't.
okay.
really-
Metal detector down there and see how many lures you can find.
Yeah, or get a
Oh
magnet.
yeah.
Start magnet fishing it
Yep.
Yeah.
because you're out farther now. Ooh. Never know, Scott.
I
Scott,
can
do you?
magnet across the ground while you're walking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Do that.
That's true.
Do you got one of them magnets, Scott?
No,
No, not yet.
but I do got a metal detector.
There you go. I bet you find all kinds of fishing lures.
Oh, I don't know about the lures, but I bet you'd find hooks.
Oh yeah, it'd be like finding bullets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just start walking around where you
Or a ring or something.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's possible too, because there are a lot of people that swim there.
Oh well, there you go.
Well, the other thing with it is you know what usually happens when somebody goes fishing. When you throw your rod out, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
What usually comes off?
Your watch.
Ring.
And your watch.
Yeah. And your what?
Wing! There goes your Rolex. Oh.
Especially if you're in a boat or from the side.
Yeah, you might want to do that, Scott.
That's a good idea.
Just saying.
Yeah.
You
Never
could do
can
that.
tell.
Get out there while you can before the water comes back up.
Yeah. It might be a while before the water comes back up,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah, I can't believe it. I caught a bass, and folks, guess what? I got it on a hot dog.
That's really craziness. Yeah, that fish must have been hungry.
I carried it on a hot dog fishing it Carolina style.
It's bad enough it was a hot dog.
I thought I had a catfish, and all of a sudden I seen the green. I thought, "Are you kidding me?" It's got a bass on a hot dog.
So I mean, he must have been a hungry fish.
I guess.
He's like, I think I'll eat this hot dog floating around here in the water.
It was really a surprise to me because I ain't never caught a bass on a hot dog.
Mark Frank, I'll take that one.
Yeah, right. Oh,
It is funny because now I can actually say I caught a bass on a hot dog, but I've also caught several catfish on spinners.
yeah.
I caught him on B-Mall too.
Yeah.
Catfish.
Yeah, but I've never caught a bass on like catfish bait. Like
No.
chicken livers or a hot dog.
No, never livers, never hot dogs.
No, never. Yeah. Was you
She
fishing?
had livers, but I wasn't going to fish them nasty son.
Oh, that's the best catfish bait there is. They love that stuff. They aren't nasty, but boy, they
Yeah.
love it. We used
If
to
I
go-
was nighttime fishing, I'd probably throw some livers out. But the daytime, nah.
yeah, we used to go.
I'll go with the trusty hot dog. They can see that underwater.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was the thing. He's seen it.
Yeah.
You know, and he was like, "What is that weird looking nub floating around?" Kind of strange fish is this? I think I'll attack it.
Right. Yeah, it gets pretty good because it'll get to where we can go out in the mornings. It's starting to get there now because it won't get hot until like 10 or 11.
Right.
And so it's starting to get where we can go out in the mornings on the weekends and probably fish until we get into October. Then I'll be going down on the claims in the mornings.
I got you.
So
So
I
get
don't
some.
know, we'll work it in there somehow.
Get you some fishing in. Catfish. Swiftwater.
I was really sorry that Dad didn't bring my swimming trunks. Didn't think about it until it was too late.
Oh. Yeah, I reckon.
Now we got down there and all the fishermen started leaving and all these families started packing in. Kids are swimming. I'm like, well, reel it in.
Yeah.
Time to
It's
go.
all hard to fish when you got bodies in the water.
Yeah. Which I told Lisa, I said, if those generally kids swimming and it won't bother the fish. When
No.
we're fishing, but
No, but you know, kid step on a hook or something.
we're sitting there hearing, Mom, I want to do this. I'm like, you can't do that. Get off there. I was like, okay, I gotta go.
I see why you don't have no kids. I understand now.
Kids are great as long as they ain't around their
Yeah.
parents.
As long as they ain't yours,
Yeah, that too.
where you can leave anytime.
It's time to go.
I can go. Yeah. Scott, how far are you away from Wyoming?
Wyoming?
Yep.
Oh, shoot. I'm clear at the bottom. Wyoming's clear at the top. So
So you're quite a ways?
I would figure, yeah, a little bit.
I thought Wyoming was like right next to you guys.
No, we got
What's between you? Everything?
New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma. Then above there's Colorado. What's next to Colorado?
She got me. Guess I
Oh,
need to look at a map or globe. See where these places are.
I think that's clear at the top of the United States, isn't it?
I have no clue. Yeah. I
Or
don't
one state below.
I don't know. I know it was like the girlfriend's daughter just went there for 2 weeks. It took them like 27 hours to drive there.
Yeah.
Where?
Wyoming?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful country out there,
They
though.
went out there to go rock climbing.
Oh, heck yeah.
Is Wyoming above Colorado or not, Dennis? It's kind of catty corner to it.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I need to see a map.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't remember where Wyoming is. I always thought Wyoming was Montana's at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. that
And then
makes
the
sense.
Dakotas.
I don't know. See, that's why I thought Wyoming was right next to California.
Make me look it up.
Yeah, look at it. We're not like geologically smart, I guess.
Wyoming is below Montana, above Colorado, above Utah. Beside
Okay.
Idaho.
Yeah, I was in the right area.
Crazy.
So it's going to
Go
be,
from Arizona up to Utah into Wyoming.
yeah.
So it's like 2 states away.
So if I was to look at it, it's not. I could get there pretty quick by going through Colorado or going probably over to Vegas and then going straight up from Vegas. I could do that too.
Wow. They say it's Colorado, then Wyoming. It's below Montana, so got it.
Yeah, it's Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado's right beside it. So it would probably take me 15 hours,
Wow.
16 maybe.
Still a drive even from there.
Oh yeah.
Gee. Yeah, they just drove down there, left Saturday, got there today. It's like crazy.
Yeah, but see, you don't have any straight roads across,
Right. I don't know what you take to go up through there. 60.
you got to go down to the 40 and then go clear over and then shoot up. You'd probably be quicker, but
I have no clue. Yeah.
I don't know. To go up the top, you'd have to go to the top of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought there was good gold in Wyoming. I said they should have took a gold pan, stuck in some of them rivers down there.
I've heard about gold there, but
Yeah. Heck with a bunch of rock climbing.
you don't see very many people making a big finds there or nothing like that. But
You just don't hear about it anyway. Maybe
maybe
they're
there's
smart enough to keep it quiet.
there's the key. There's the tip
Yeah.
off to the rip off.
There it is. They're just like, we just don't talk about all the gold in Wyoming.
There's no gold there.
Just saying. That's probably what it is. Even Jamin said there's good gold in Wyoming.
I know they got good long range hunting there.
Yeah. What do they got? Kind of caribou and elk and
Mountain goat
mountain goat and
or antelope, whatever you call them little suckers.
all the ones that climb up the side of the
Right.
mountains.
Colorado's got a lot of them. They're right beside the road too.
They got like longhorn sheep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Everything that's going to be a mile away from you and see you is there.
That's pretty flat land out there, ain't it?
Yeah. I think that gets bigger up to when you go to Montana though.
When you get up by the mountains.
Yeah. You get the rolling hills or whatever they call them.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, James.
That's what I harvested today in the garden.
What? What'd you harvest today?
Taters.
Taters. Mine's still growing, I think.
I got 3 5-gallon buckets.
Oh,
Hey.
wow. Nice, Rich.
Yeah, that's like what, 2 bags? 2 sacks?
Well, shit, more than that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of potatoes.
3 5-gallon buckets full. I mean,
Yeah. That's a lot of potatoes.
What kind of potatoes did you grow, Rich?
what's that?
What kind of potatoes did you grow?
The red potatoes and the Yukon Gold.
The red ones are good.
The Yukon Gold.
And the
of
Yukon
course.
Golds are good too.
Of course. Got to have the Yukon.
Come on, if they say
I like the little ploppers, the real.
Yeah.
I had them for supper.
They are good. That's a good potato,
Smothered in butter and
right? Nice. Yeah.
Then yesterday I did deer steak on the grill with zucchini and tomatoes.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
The tomatoes, man, they melt in your mouth.
Oh, did you just have them sliced up on a plate?
Now I sliced them a little over a 1/4-inch thick, put olive oil on them and oregano,
Oh,
and did them on the grill. I have one of those mesh plates so it wouldn't fall through the grill.
right.
Tomatoes.
Sprayed that down with Pam, put tomatoes on, cooked them on one side, flipped them, put mozzarella cheese on the top, and closed the lid.
I would have just cut them up, put 'em
Man,
on
they
a
just
plate,
melt in your mouth.
dumped some salt
I like
on them.
potatoes, baby. That's the only way to go.
I'm telling you.
I
Damn.
do it some fried green to me.
Sliced it, 1/4-inch thick, olive oil, salt, and pepper, and get it on the
Mhm.
grill.
I like it fried green ones, buddy. Those are good.
Hey, yuck.
You can't make them really thick or they get a bland taste. You got to have them thin.
Yep.
And they'll go good.
I ain't eating no unripe fruit.
There's two things that I like thin: deer meat and green tomatoes.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, oh. And a big old chunk of deer meat and red tomatoes. No.
Brr.
No dang green ones. Yeah.
Hey, Rich, how do you know when your potatoes is ready?
When the plant dies.
Oh, when there's no green.
Yeah, when the plant dies and it's brown, keeled over,
Right.
they're ready to harvest.
Potatoes are done.
Well, mine's not done yet because they
If
still.
the plants are still green, nope.
Yeah, they're heavy. They keep leaning over.
yeah, they're still growing. So those potatoes won't stop growing until that plant dies.
I'll be darned. Good little.
I actually had two green plants, but I harvested all my other ones were done. So
Right.
I harvested them and they were still growing potatoes on them.
How many potatoes do you get in one plant, Rich? How many usually grows about?
It depends. I think the most I had on one plant was 8.
Wow.
8 potatoes on one plant.
Yeah, but I'd say 4 of them were big ones and about 3 or 4 small ones.
Okay.
I mean, I got my Yukon Golds are about that big.
Wow.
Not that big around.
A big old potato. Yeah.
Yeah, they say if you grow them in sand is where they really grow best at because
Really?
they get to stretch.
I use Miracle Grow potting soil that I put the potatoes and set them on. I set them on top of the ground, put potting soil over top of them, and then I take about 1.5 feet of topsoil and put on top of it.
Right.
They just grow right up through it. Well, now I put straw on top.
Ah.
And the plants just grow right up through the straw, keep the weeds down. And then you got to take care of them because the potato bugs like to get on and eat the plants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You powder them down with that 7-7.
Yeah, my buddy, that's what he does. He'll take it, he puts straw and a little bit of potting soil mixed in with the straw, and that's it. That's all he does.
Huh.
I put straw on top of mine to keep the weeds down, so I don't have to pick weeds.
Okay. Interesting little gardening tips.
I got mine in 5-gallon grow pots.
That's always a good idea too. The little 5-gallon buckets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mine's are 5-gallon air pots, but they got a whole bunch of holes in the side of them and stuff like
we
that.
did sweet potatoes in a big freaking pot. That pot's, I don't know, it's freaking huge. So I'm anxious to see once that plant dies, see if I got any sweet potatoes.
You should have. Hopefully.
I know there's a lot of roots in there, but
Well, maybe there's a lot of potatoes hiding in there too. You just never know. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of hiding in there, got some birthdays for us, Rich?
Roll that.
I'm sure we can find some.
Dennis can sing while you find something.
Again?
We already seen that.
No, I said sing, not give us a show.
Hang on.
This is for all the other birthdays. Finish
For
chewing,
all the other.
finish chewing your chippies. Get a drink of that Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Old Mountain Dew.
God.
You don't remember that old commercial?
Oh, yeah, I remember it.
Here we go.
Hey, sing it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
And many more.
Yes, that was good.
All right, we got the birthdays for August 8th.
Got to be a lot.
Starting off with Charlie Cocklow. What is it? Yeah, Cocklow. Clay Gunderson, Eric Schultz, Eric Westman, Gary Hayes, Geo Goldhound, Joseph Piscatello. We got Ken Brahmer, Larry W., Mark Caro, Mike Theron, Quest, Sean Worlin, and Steven, and Yo Biggin.
And what?
Yo Biggin. Birthdays tomorrow is Beeper, Jeff Goddard, Karen Smith, Ken Rankin, and Maria Sylvia.
Oh,
Who do
good.
you want? Yo Biggin?
Whatever.
Okay, Yo Biggin is from Alexandria, United States.
Like what?
Alexandria. Doesn't say what state.
Oh,
Virginia?
I don't know.
Wait. let's see what he uses here.
He's a novice. Doesn't belong to any clubs. Found the site from crazycrusher.com. And he's a novice beginner.
Okay.
And he's a member since 2019.
Huh. Okay.
Well, if he's crazy, if he's looking at crushing, he probably's got to be somewhere where it's going to be host rock.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Out west somewhere.
Yeah, Colorado maybe. Possibility, Nevada.
Possible.
Possible.
Yo Biggin.
Yo big. Yo biggins.
All right, hold on. Let me get back to the page here. Loading.
Biggins. Yo biggins.
Okay. Who do we want? Beeper?
Yeah.
Beeper.
All right, let's go with Beeper.
Beeper.
Beeper is from
Remember Beeper?
Center East, New York. Likes to metal detect. Doesn't belong to any clubs. Found a site from a friend. Referred from a friend. And the equipment he likes to use is the White's metal detector.
Did you say it was from Sesame Street, New York?
Now,
Oh, it's what it's.
Center East.
Oh, I heard
You got
Sesame.
Muppets in your mind, don't you?
All right. Yeah, I heard Sesame.
Member since 2012, I think.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday.
It is.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. So where are you going tonight, Rich, on Cooley's
We're
Corner?
going to Bolivia.
Bolivia?
Bolivia.
I'm trying to find lost treasures there, and I can't find it.
That's because you ain't going to be finding no lost treasures in Bolivia, buddy. They dug them up a long time ago.
Yeah.
I never know.
Well, there might be some.
You ain't going to leave a piece of cheese around starving mice.
I can't find any.
You never know. Could be an ancient pirate ship.
Well, I was going to say they weren't Bolivia. They weren't lost treasures. Those were stolen.
Stolen treasures of Bolivia. Uh-huh. But you never know. You never know.
They
Just
said
so,
we don't. They said we don't even know stinking badges.
so we're going to Bolivia. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back. What, Dan?
Before we go there, how did because I've been on vacation? How'd that raffle go?
Went good. It's all done. I
Did
sent it. Did you get the address I sent you?
Yeah, I got that address. I got it 2 days ago, so I'll get that shipped out.
Thank you.
So it went good. I mean, did we?
We reached our goal.
Did you?
Yes.
I didn't win nothing.
Scott didn't
Hey,
win.
Dennis, grab a pencil.
Rich won. Shad won, but Shad paid his forward. Yeah.
Dennis, grab a pencil.
Did they already do the? They did the name for that. Shad paid it forward, right?
Yeah, we did it Wednesday.
That's what I thought.
All right, write this down, Dennis.
Okay.
SACAMBA treasure. One such treasure is the Legendaries Scambia treasure, which is reportedly worth around 2.5 billion. It is rumored to be hidden in Bolivia and is considered the biggest land find treasure in history.
Well,
See if you can find something about that.
Right here it says, what is it was already up. What is Scambia treasure on Discovery's treasure quest?
Ah,
There you go. So maybe there's something there.
maybe.
All right.
Or is that a TV show?
Well, okay, there's one treasure that was lost
One treasure in Bolivia.
because
right,
everybody shot
right
each
there.
other.
Right?
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
There's one there.
Ancient treasures of Bolivia. Custom
treasures.
Bolivia trips.
There's a good one there.
That'll work then. That's something to share
Treasure of
about.
Bolivia.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Find it, Dan?
Okay, breakdown.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with some treasures of Bolivia and some Cooley's Corner in Bolivia. We'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their miners' legal fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com, the best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight, we're going to talk about gold mining and prospecting in Bolivia.
Bolivia.
Bolivia accompanies Bolivia, Compes, that's what it says, an area of 1,098,581 square kilometers. This is really screwed up trying to read with one eye, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I can imagine, Rich.
The country has a thriving and growing mineral exploration industry. This is due to consistent investment by Canadian and U.S.-based mining companies. It is established that half of Bolivia's economy is based on its mining operations alone. Wow.
Interesting.
Half of the Bolivia's economy. Wow.
Dang.
The Bolivian government has consistently supported pro-gold mining policies and exploration. For example, it continues to protect the existing 120 kilometers north of La Paz, specifically for gold mining and exploration. This is just one of Bolivia's gold mining protected land sections. Bolivia's primary mineral resources include gold, copper, silver, zinc, sulfur, bismuth, lead, antimony, and tungsten. One can even find salt, oil, and natural gas within the country's borders. Additionally, Bolivia is one of the leading producers of tin. Major mines have also found deposits of precious gemstones that are usually primary in jewelry. The most requested is Bolivianita, a rare stone found in only a few places in the world. Bolivianita. Never heard of it.
Do they say what color it is or anything?
No. Hold on. Just like the stone, Bolivia is a unique and understated fashion. Nope. Bolivia is one of the just two landlocked countries in South America without direct access to the ocean. Yet it has a plethora of fresh water within its borders. The Paucomayo is the largest river in Bolivia. There are also major lakes, including Lake Titicaca.
Did you say they were Bolivia moonstones?
No.
Hold on. Now, here's how you spell it. Bolivianita.
I don't have a clue.
That is a gemstone.
Bolivianita.
Bolivianita.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just gonna look it up a while.
Yeah, I keep coming up with Bolivianita ideas, ametrine jewelry, and gemstones.
Yeah.
So would it be ametrine?
Precious gemstones that are usually primary in jewelry. The most requested is Bolivianita.
Huh.
Don't know.
Vast deposits of gold, hard rock, and placer deposits are rich within rivers and streams in Bolivia. These rocks and deposits are a direct result of thousands of years of ongoing volcano activity, which have created the ideal conditions for gold to form. Hydrothermal waters for extinct volcanoes, along with other environmental factors, create the perfect conditions whereby gold deposits precipitate and dissolve gold from the solution. During the 1952 revolution, Bolivia naturalized 3 mining companies. These companies received public funding, creating a steady increase in production, independent of market conditions. However, in the long run, this strategy may have slowed down mining technical innovation due to the lack of financial support. As such, technical conditions for gold mining in Bolivia have evolved slowly. During that time, gold was mined almost exclusively by over 300 cooperatives throughout the country, along with about 10,000 prospectors. Wow. A large percentage of cooperatives worked with Tipayuni, Ginaway, Marpuri, Hawaii, and Chiaponte in a 21,000 hectare region set aside for gold mining and located 120 kilometers north of La Paz. Mining cooperatives in the late 1980s have requested an additional 53,000 hectares.
Hectares.
What is that?
It's a hectare.
It's a hectare.
Hectare. What's a hectare?
It's like an acre.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
pretty much. I think what was it, a little less than an acre?
Yeah.
Yeah, 53,000 hectares.
That's a lot.
A few medium-sized mining operations, as well as the Armed Forces National Development Corporation, became involved in the gold rush in the 1980s. Others panned for their fortunes in remote villages. Excuse me. Like Arrows along the Brazilian border in Beni. Many arsenal miners and local villages in Bolivia make a living from placer deposits in the country. Analysts predicted that more commercial production, such as dredging or alluvial deposits, would maximize gold output. Government policy favored augmenting gold reserves as means of leveraging more external finance for development projects. In the last 10 years, Bolivian mining is expected to have best market performance in all the metals. Experts agree that the gold has the biggest potential for growth in coming years, as companies continue to invest their exploitation. Conventional wisdom dictates that Bolivia international private sector mining will continue, and many more gold discoveries are like to be made in the coming decades.
Huh.
So that is Bolivia.
Bolivia.
Did you find out what that thing was yet?
That stone?
Yeah.
Scott, did you or Dennis? I know.
No, I didn't.
I'd never heard
No.
the dang thing.
Hold on, let me look it up.
What was it again?
It is a
Bolivianita. It's a
Bolivianita.
gem.
Bolivianita. That's the one I was just saying.
Yeah,
What was you saying?
What's it look like?
It's kind of it's clear on top. It's kind of like, looks like two stones in one, different color.
Really?
It's purple.
Yeah. Purple and then a clear.
Yeah. Raw faucet grade, amatrin pieces, raw Bolivianita. They call it Anahi mine. Anahi. The gem that is what is now called Bolivianita, and the mine that produced it is the name Anahi mine. Anahi.
Believe it or not, you can get it on the.
Nahi.
Yeah, it's located 150 kilometers north of Perito Suarez, a town in the eastern tropic of Bolivia, near the border of Brazil.
Wow.
Did you say burrito? What?
Perito
Burrito.
Suarez,
Okay.
Burrito, not burrito.
not burrito.
That's what I thought I heard. I was like, who?
It's my Dutch accent.
That's what it is. Burrito. And
It
what?
looks like it's purple on one side with a little clear.
Yeah, that's the same one I seen.
That's cool. One.
Like a crystal.
Also, 1 hectare equals 2.471 acres.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so 53,000 hectares would be like 100-some thousand acres, right?
106 something.
Yeah. So yeah, hectares is the way to go.
Yeah, right.
I posted a picture of it in the chat room.
Oh, there you go. Nice, Rich. Hectare.
Somebody, hey Tim, somebody will say, I want so much per acre. I'll say, I'll give you so much per hectare.
That's right. I'll give you so much per hectare. And they'll be like, okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hectare, baby. It's all about the hectares.
Well, that's Bolivia.
Pretty cool, Bolivia. Wow.
Bolivia.
Go figure. Dennis, was there a lost treasure in Bolivia somewhere?
Yeah,
on a time?
Give me a second here. Keep talking there. I'm trying to get.
All right. Are you must be looking at it and trying to find.
Well, it jumps around with all kinds of crap.
Does it?
You know what he's going through.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of treasures in
No.
Bolivia that haven't already been.
Really,
They think they give you something and then they run you around.
I hate that. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
just give us the story. That's all.
all right, I give you what I got.
All right. Let's just hear what we got.
It says the legend of Scambia, dates back to the 1760s, when a band of Jesuits from the Scambia mission in Bolivia rebelled against the King of Spain as he ordered them thrown out of the country. Before they left, they are said to have had the local Indians construct a vast, complicated cave system. In the caves of, I don't know if that Jesus or Jesus, placed an untold quantity of treasure, with some estimating it would be worth billions of dollars today.
Wow. Okay.
Let me scroll down. It's beautiful country. I'm seeing some of the pictures. After the caves were excavated, the Jesuits are said to have murdered the local workers, burying them in the caves and leaving curses for anyone venturing in. The number of killed ranges from a dozen to several hundred, depending on the story.
Right.
The Jesuits then fled to Europe. That must have been a, I don't know. You got you got Americans, you got Mexicans, you got Puerto Ricans, the Jesuits, I guess. Maybe that was just
Haitians.
The Jesuits then fled to Europe, but justice caught up with them in Rome, where all but one of their number were executed. The single survivor was eventually released from prison and returned to Bolivia. It was here that he took a mistress and had a daughter with her. The story goes that the daughter later fell for a traveler from England and told him the story of the Scambia treasure. Picture of him. Boy, he's ugly. I don't know who married him.
He knew where the treasure was.
I'll tell you. It says the story soon attracted treasure hunters, and one of the first was Englishman Cecil Herbert Prodgers, who claimed to have documented from the daughter of Peru's president. The manuscript detailed huge amounts of silver, heaps of gold, and other valuable jewels. All of this was supposedly in the cave system, though protected by poisoned booby traps and, of course, the Scambia curse.
Right.
In 1905, Prodgers set off with a small team of workers and tried to find the cave. He reported that they break into the cave system's roof, but were assaulted by gas.
Okay.
Prodgers later said that his fingernails turned blue due to the toxic air and that he was forced to abandon the attempt.
Wow.
He did plan to return, but a lack of money and workers meant his plans were never fulfilled.
Wow.
A few years later, Prodgers was followed by fellow explorer and Englishman Percy Harrison Fawcett. He picked up from the tale from an associate who had some relations with one of the Jesuits' descendants. It says, Fawcett examined evidence, and though it would not be too hard to find the treasure if it was really there. And it kind of shows a map here.
Really?
Yeah. And it says, however, he remained unconvinced and went missing whilst on an expedition to find the lost city of Z in the Mato Grosso. Wow, what the heck?
I don't know. I heard of that Lost City of Z. Ain't that a movie?
I don't know.
I swear it is. I swear they made a movie called The Lost City of Z.
They did.
They did, didn't they? I haven't watched it.
It was some kind of little series.
Was it? Okay.
I've seen it.
Okay.
But it says, as with any famous treasure, it was not too long before another bold adventure took up the challenge. In the 1920s, Russian-born Edgar Sanders was given information about the treasure by Prodgers and decided there could be some truth in the story. He made several scouting trips to Bolivia and then returned to England, where he sought to raise finance for the Scambia Exploration Company. He told potential investors that he had discovered a man-made cave that contained a crucifix and a message. Says the document was written in Spanish and clearly very old. It warned that anyone reaching the cave should leave at once, going on to say the place was dedicated to God and that anyone who entered would meet with death and eternal damnation. Sanders managed to raise the funds, and in 1928, he set off with 20 men and a host of modern equipment, with pumps, mining gear, gas masks, and all manner of digging equipment. They hoped to find the treasure. His band included Alan Hilgarth, one of the better known explorers of the day, to try their luck and find the treasure. He worked as a writer and penned several adventure stones, but he was also involved in plenty of real life adventures. Go scroll down here. It says Hilgarth was a member of the British intelligence services, as was active during the Spanish Civil War during World War II, with the latter seeing him heavily involved in the invasion of Sicily.
Huh.
And then it says, I think the last couple paragraphs here, if I get my computer to do this. Went too far. It says, however, after months of difficult digging and their efforts were brought to an end by the onset of the west season, this provided to be an end of the endeavor, with Scambia keeping its secrets. Over 3 decades passed before Englishmen Mark Howell and Tony Morrison sought to find the treasure in the 1960s. They took an industrial strength metal detector with them, hoping it would allow them to find anything buried in the air. Again, they had no luck, and the rain saw them pack up their equipment and leave. And that's beautiful country.
An industrial strength metal detector.
And the last says, the season of treasure quest, see treasure expert Sean Cowles and techie Jeremy Whalen team up with demolitions man Jack Peters as they seek this legendary treasure.
Interesting. Now, if you come across an old cave and you walked inside and you read something that said, turn back.
I can't read Spanish.
Well, I'm saying if it said it in English, if you went in there and it said, turn back or you will meet your doom, what would you do?
I figured there's booby traps.
So what would you do? Would you continue on and take your chances with the booby traps?
But it's really, I don't know.
Probably.
You got to see this picture, man. This is really cool. It shows a picture of a henway. That is just so weird.
What's a henway?
About 3 or 4 pounds.
I did love the part that he read back then. It said something about the treasure. It said, well, if the treasure was there, it could be easily found. I was like, well, then it's not there anymore.
Yeah, if it can be easily found. But if you read the thing, it says, you'll meet certain doom if you go any further. I would go. I would.
Yeah, I know. If they went through the trouble even way back when to leave a note and they bury it and they leave it in there, it says, turn around, don't come in. This
right.
is, doomed. You'll meet your death. I'd say, you're right. See you later.
Now, see, to me, they're saying the treasure's here. So,
yeah.
So we can't stop you. Hopefully we could scare you away by telling you that you will meet your doom.
Yeah, but those people back in the day, back in that generation, they were extremely gifted at building booby traps.
Right.
Amazing.
So would you be like Indiana Jones and just go for it?
No, I would actually
No.
I'd tie a 20-pound weight on a rope, and I would throw that thing as far as I could in the tunnel, drag it back to me. If nothing
Drag it
happens,
back,
walk up to where the weight
Walk
is.
on through.
That's right.
I don't know, man.
Boy, any trip cords, the weight's going to catch it. Anything pressurized, the weight's going to catch it.
Yeah, but you got it, man. The way they engineered stuff back then is just amazing. I mean, it's like way advanced of our technology of booby trapping stuff.
Yeah, but the triggers were always trip lines and pressure.
Or vines.
That's what I'm saying. Trip lines. It's you got to hit something to knock something out, or you got to have pressure to go down to release something else.
You got to think back then it would have been vines or jewett or something that would have corroded after all them years. I think anyway.
Or sand. Never trust sand.
Yeah,
they have they buried it. It'd stay preserved pretty much. I mean, I don't think it would
maybe, but
rot or nothing.
I don't know, but if it was buried, would it do any good? Would it be?
I mean, if it was dirt, then yes, it would rot. But if it wasn't covered in dirt, then it's not rot.
Yeah, but think of this, Dennis. I don't know if you've ever did this, but there's sometimes you can go back in a cave and you can find a dynamite crate that's been there for almost 100 years and come out and it looks almost like it was just set there yesterday.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, look at some of the timbers in those mines. They look like brand new. They were put there 80 years ago.
Yeah.
Or over 100 years ago.
Yeah. And I mean, it's funny because there's still oxygen down there, but the lack of moisture, the lack of this, the lack of that, it's for some reason those timbers just stay really well. They stay pretty good.
Pristine condition. I mean, they don't rot or nothing.
I don't know. I think I'd have to just proceed with caution.
Would you, Tim? I mean, would you?
I would proceed with caution.
And you come up on a cave like that,
right,
and you saw that sign that said, hey, if you go in, you're going to meet your death, your doom.
Right.
Beware, warned you. Then you would actually seriously go ahead and proceed, or?
I think I would proceed with caution. You know what I mean? I just really do, because it's like, okay, this is the treasure. I've been hunting for it. I ain't letting your little signs scare me away.
That could be a decoy too, because that you figure, you know what, we're gonna build a cave, and we're gonna leave booby traps and everything. We're gonna give them a warning, but we're not gonna bury the treasure here. We're gonna put it somewhere else, and we're not gonna leave no.
But also, I would figure like this: if I buried the treasure there and I set booby traps, I'm not gonna leave a warning sign.
No, I wouldn't either.
Because that's just telling people treasure is, come on in. No, I would just be like, booby traps, no sign.
Now, see, what I would actually do is I'd go in and see that sign. And like I said, I'd take the weight, and if I had to go in that way, but if I seen that sign, I would think, okay, it's booby trap. Now go look for the exit.
Or
go in through the exit. Don't go out, because they didn't trip the booby traps coming out.
Right. Or do they just use the sign as a theft deterrent, like people putting an alarm sign in their yard and don't have an alarm?
Well, you got to remember, hootie. They all believe in certain things down there, the demons, the gods.
I know, but they might have said, well, we don't have no good booby traps. Just put a sign saying that if you proceed, you're going to die, your whole family's cursed, blah, blah, blah.
Well, there's good booby traps, man. You've seen Indiana Jones.
I seen it.
Would you go in if you saw something like that, or what would you do, Rich?
I would keep going.
Hey, proceed with caution.
Oh,
right. Proceed with caution. You just got to.
But to be truthful, I'd probably be too chicken shit.
Nah, I think you'd proceed with caution.
I mean, I would proceed with caution, like,
Yeah.
Both of them said, but I would do that trick like Swiftwater said. I'd be throwing crap ahead and dragging it back to see if anything's gonna trip.
Sure, because it's gonna be probably ankle high tripwire.
Build things even day where they had darts that come out of the sides,
Now that's where I gotta stop you. They didn't have compressed air cylinders like an Indiana Jones.
No. Now wait a minute, Tim. Don't get this wrong. What? But all they would have to do is set up 6 holes.
Uh-huh.
And some kind of hollow reed to what we call a bellows, which would have been like a goat's gut bag. And if a rock fell on it,
okay, yeah. All right. Well, okay.
It's possible. It's
I
possible.
can believe that one. Yes, that is possible.
What'd you say? What kind of bag?
A
A
bellows,
goat bag, a goat gut.
Oh,
like a bellows for, you know. Yeah. Okay, I can believe that. I guess that's possible.
You
But
got to remember, people's been getting tricky for years and years and years.
yeah, that would be tricky. But I still think the throwing the big boulder and dragging it would help. That
Right.
would get you further in for sure.
where that time you got 50 feet in there.
Uh huh.
Well, like I said, you still have to kick a tripwire though.
Yeah.
It has to be triggered.
Oh yeah, you got to trigger it.
It has to be triggered by something hitting it or weight. If you
Yeah,
get
you
on a loose brick that falls, you just triggered everything to go, you know?
Get back in there about a half a mile into that cave, you trick something, and a big boulder comes rolling down at you and chases you in.
Well, you should have been looking up, make sure there wasn't a big hole, a boulder could be rolling out.
Right. Keep looking behind you. Make sure it's not hollowed out and got a big round boulder sitting up there like a bowling ball.
And besides the fact, Dennis, caves are not perfectly round.
If you see
If you're in a
that,
perfectly round cave, you're already in the go zone.
so look for round boulders and holes drilled into the sides of the cave for poisonous darts. There was my next question. How would they have drilled the holes in the cave for the poisonous darts?
You know what? How did
Indians
they
did it for
dig
years.
down 150 feet in Cursive Oak Island back in the 1800s with no equipment we have today?
Right. Right.
You wonder how
Remember,
they did.
all they'd have to do is drill 1 inch on a slab they put up against the wall and then dug in and put it in there.
Yeah. I don't know.
It can be done. I'm telling you, it's already in my mind.
I'm sure it could be done, but
I can draw up blueprints.
draw one up and make it work. I want to see it work.
Would work. Would
Dun,
work.
dun, 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 dun.
Hey, MacGyver.
Yeah. Indiana Jones. Right?
Right, I guess.
I'm just saying. Some of them booby traps Indy set off. Question.
Yeah, that's kind of a shaky movie because you got to think those vines, they would have been rotten.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been all shiny green and new.
No, they broke just right in half. I'm like, that would have did that on its own, like when it died.
I mean, look at the booby traps they had in the Mummy. I mean, those were,
Right.
you know, they
Well,
pull,
no, but
pull a little thing up the side of the wall, and then all of a sudden it turns into a bug.
yeah, but those were Egyptians. They were like geniuses.
Well, they had Egyptian bugs in there planted. You know, you never know.
Huh?
Well, they had big trouble. They had a lot of problems with grave robbers in Egypt too back in the days. So
Yeah, so they relied heavily on the you'll be cursed. So
Oh, yeah.
also, you know, if you
curse was if you keep going, we're gonna kill you.
yeah, or you'll be cursed if you open this tomb. Because like King Tut's tomb, I don't think there was no booby traps. It was just a curse.
Right.
Yeah, that was their deterrent, the curse. Until somebody said, "Screw that curse." I'm going in. I'm going in. I know a lot of them still died afterwards. They said it was from the curse, but just saying.
I think it was from bad air.
I do too. You know, I don't think it's from the curse. I think it's from the bad air. Like you said.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, they had to blame it on the curse.
Yep, of course.
You know, hey, if it works, it works.
That's right.
As long as it keeps them out, that's what they look at.
Right. Right. See, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. Yeah.
Well, let's go down to Bolivia and find a cave and let's walk in.
All right. Let's go. Let's just ignore that warning and just proceed with caution.
Okay, you're not going to get me to Bolivia. Forget it.
Me neither. So
I'm not going.
if somebody goes, let us know.
Yeah.
We'll
Somebody.
we'll be with you in spirit. Yeah. Because we're not going. But it would be cool. Just saying. Right?
Well, I mean,
Cool.
is there I don't know. Is Bolivia a vacation place?
I don't think so. I really don't think that's a vacation hotspot.
I'm not saying a hot spot. I mean, is there some,
I don't know. Ain't Bolivia just drug cartels and stuff?
oh, I thought it was like jungle.
Right? So I don't.
I mean, people like to go see the jungle, but
Yeah, but not when you risk imminent doom. I don't think so. That one I don't think. That's not
yeah,
on my,
Lisa said something about Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
What about him?
I don't know.
Ask her.
Oh, she said at the end of the movie they went to Bolivia.
Oh, they did. Oh, that's where they made it.
And then they got shot up. She said, I don't know. I never seen a movie evidently.
He went to Bolivia to be forgotten about and got shot.
Oh, yeah. She said they got killed there.
See?
Yeah. Guess that's not a vacation
I
spot, Tim.
don't think vacation spots. I don't think they're going to go to a travel agent and go, I'm looking to book a vacation.
Lisa goes, maybe they went into a mine.
I one that said, do not proceed.
Yeah.
You will meet imminent doom.
Hey, you guys can't see that sign?
They're
I
like,
don't know. I can't read Spanish.
I can't read Spanish, Butch. Me neither. Keep going. Must mean there's a church ahead.
Keep going until something happens, I guess.
Something. I don't know. Just saying.
Darn right.
That if you came across one here while you was out prospecting, would you proceed?
Pretty much I would have to.
I just think the curiosity part of us would get the better of us and we'd have to do it.
Absolutely.
You're treasure hunters. You're going to do it. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, out here in Arizona, if I was walking after a storm and uncovered a hole, and I go in, it's a bigger hole. I'm going to go back out and cover that hole right back up. And then I'll come back with some lights and some stuff like that. And then, I'm going to go.
Oh, with some gear. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go try to find out if it was an old mine or if it's just naturally made.
Imagine if you was up in the mountains and a big heavy rain coming, all of a sudden it washed the face off of a cave and there's a big cave there.
I'm checking it out.
And you go, whoa, what's this? And you go in and like you said, it's possibilities. It's booby trapped. You're going to check it out.
I remember the rain covered it up.
Right. You're not going to know it's booby trap, but you're going to check it out because it's like, okay, this thing's been covered up. It's uncovered now. What's in it?
Can you imagine walking in, going back about 35 feet just to the side of the room, and there's stripes of freaking gold going down through it?
Right.
Sound like Willy Wonka's golden ticket.
Right. And then the cave entrance seals behind you and you're trapped in it forever.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Well, you'd be happy. You'd be smiling.
I would go as far as after I buried it, I would use the bathroom right on the entrance and leave.
Yeah.
That way somebody could see that somebody was there and they don't want to go there no more.
Oh.
Hey, you got to protect your interest.
Oh, yeah, you got to try.
Well, if you don't get your claim, somebody else is gonna.
Yeah.
Hey. I was just reading something that Jaron posted in the chat room about Bolivia. The overall risk is medium. Bolivia is somewhat safe to visit. He did say somewhat, though it has many dangers. You should be aware that tourist hotspots, restaurants, shops, and public transportation places are where most thefts and pickpocketing occurs, and that violent crime exists on the streets too. See, I don't think it's
But there are vacationers.
Apparently there's people that say, hey, I think we should go to Bolivia this year, dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go sweat our butt off and sit in a coffee shop.
In the jungle. And yeah.
Let's go there so we can get, someone can pickpocket us.
We can get robbed in Bolivia.
Violent crimes in the streets. And
I'm just saying.
Imagine being in that humidity where you go like this with your shirt and it goes and just sticks right back to you. Like, okay, that didn't help.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, Bolivia's not on my travel destinations. Just saying.
It ain't raining, but you're wet every day.
I
That
don't
would be
know.
rough.
Not.
And I think Bolivia has a rainy season too, don't they?
Oh, they probably do. Probably every
Yeah.
day. 'Cause I think it's the rainforest. I think it rains there always.
Yeah. Well, it is a jungle.
Right. It rains every day, I think.
Go
And it
figure.
stops and gets hotter, and then it rains, and then it stops and gets hotter. Yeah, that's pretty much Bolivia.
Sure.
Just saying.
Just say.
Just saying. Interesting, though. Pretty cool, guys. Thank you for sharing the Bolivia info, Rich and Dennis.
Bro.
That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Right? I like
Some of them surprise you, and some of them you think there's going to be gold or something there, and they're like, nah, not really.
Where are you going next time, Rich? Any idea?
Colombia.
Oh, Colombia.
That's got to be as good as Bolivia.
Ain't no lost treasures there.
Yeah, I bet you. Crazy, dude. I don't know. So what else?
Wait a minute.
What?
There is one lost treasure in Colombia, but I'll let Rich figure that one out.
Really?
Or Dennis. Yeah.
I don't need to figure it out.
Treasure of Pablo Escobar.
Oh, you're on it tonight, dude.
That's what it is, ain't it?
His name is Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar. He had many treasures hidden in Colombia.
That's what they say.
That is what they say. There are people trying to find them.
And they found some too of his treasures.
Did they find some?
Yeah, they found some of them.
I guess he had them hidden all over the place.
Yeah, some of them, a lot of them, he would bury in 55-gallon drums just full of money, sealed. And they've uncovered, in several different, like 100 miles over this way and 100 miles over this way. And
No rhyme or reason of how he did it.
people find it in their yard or the property they own, all of a sudden, then they call the government and all of a sudden, why would you do that? Then they take it.
There's your first mistake.
Yeah. Every time.
Why?
Then people would, after seeing this happen time after time after time after time.
Why? Why would you, if you found a barrel of money in your yard, who are you calling? Nobody.
No, that's like gold. Gold. I don't care what mint, what press on it. If it's gold and it's from Spain from 3,000 years ago, if you dig it up and find a pile of it, you're going to end up losing it. It's going to cost you a whole lot of money in attorney fees. I'm just going to smelt it down into one great big gold bar because gold is gold is gold.
That's
Not
it.
me. I'll keep 5 coins and then melt the rest of it. That way I can sell the coins. It's extraordinary.
Nobody's going to know if I find it.
No.
I might keep one piece back to put up in my curio cabinet for my collectibles, and that's it.
Not me. I'll keep 5 and sell 1 a year because they're remarkable.
Yeah, they're going to sell for millions anyway, probably. So
Who knows?
it's like I would never tell a soul.
That's how you'd see me on the news.
Yeah. They do it every time, though. I found a barrel of money. I called the authorities. Why?
And all of a sudden, well, they got to confiscate it. And then, they're just stupid.
Yeah, we're going to give you a little reward for turning it.
They'll confiscate it down there.
Yeah, and you'll get a little reward for turning it
And then
We got a cow.
All right, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Jamin,
Jamin, what's happening?
Nevada. Oh, hey, the whole going into a cave thing, it might sound great and everything, but I came across an abandoned mine and I was scared I was scared to go in that mine at all.
Right.
It smelled weird.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe if I went in,
You might not
20,
come
30
out.
feet. Exactly.
Yes.
So,
No,
anyways,
agreed.
hey, do any of you know if you have a claim? Let's say you find a closed claim, but it's a closed placer claim, but there are load claims in that same area. Can you claim a placer claim that's closed on top of load claims?
Scott.
You would have a lot of problems in court.
Really?
Yeah, because the BLM and the people like that, they don't settle disputes like that. You have to take people to court for that. And you could go, you could talk to your red in the face, but it's pretty much comes down to who's there first. I mean, a load claim, I think, is 8 acres. Don't quote me on that. And a placer claim is 20 acres. But
Well, they go by, yeah, you're right. You're right. But what's weird is the load claims are actually, because I actually found the claim markers. We just got back from a trip, and I found amazing gold at one of these locations. And unfortunately, there's load claims in the area, but I mean, there's a huge difference between load and placer. So,
right.
You know, I don't see how. I mean, I'm not going to be going into the hard rock. I'm just going to be digging in the creek bed or the wash, the dry wash. So it's a completely different thing, and it's a closed 40-acre claim. So it's actually 2 parcels, and it's closed. The disposition's closed. I actually looked it up on the. It's not LR 2000 anymore. Do you know what it's called now, Scott? I can't think of it. It can't come to my mind.
I still call it LR 2000, but it's DNR something. I can't remember.
Huh.
It's something else. Actually, the recent magazine of Gold Pros or the GPAA magazine that came out, they actually talked about it in their separate little pamphlet thing that comes with it, talking about the updates on the claims and stuff. It's a whole different system. So LR 2000 is decommissioned, and I didn't know that until today.
Really?
To be honest, because I've been using,
They've been saying that they were going to try to do something a little bit different and make it better than LR 2000. But I haven't noticed the transition yet because I haven't been looking anything up, but it could be different.
It is different. Actually, it's going to be windy here for 1 second. I'm going to grab that magazine so I can tell everybody, because this is actually kind of important and pretty awesome information to have right now. So the claims and prospecting updates here, Gold Prospectors, GPAA, May, June 2021. So now it is the MLRS is what it's called. The MLRS, Mineral and Land Records System.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to, see here, I'll get the actual website for you here. It's mlrs.blm.gov, and that takes you to the new system. And I did look it up, and for sure, the claim that I'm looking at is closed and abandoned, but there is some open load claims there.
I wouldn't worry about it then.
Really?
Yeah, because they're taking what's coming out of the load, so they're going down in a shaft, and he's taking off stuff. He's in the creek and stuff. You guys shouldn't even bump heads, actually.
I wouldn't think so either. And the gold, I actually posted pictures on the website. I only ran 1.5 buckets. So just a little over 5 gallons of material, and only through my pan. And oh my God, it's chunky stuff. I put pictures there on the page. Yep, it's chunky gold, you know, and I didn't dig down that far. All I did was dig down maybe 1/2 foot to 1 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I started getting some pretty chunky stuff.
So where was this at?
What's that?
I said, where was this at?
Yeah. Northern Nevada.
In Nevada. That's narrow.
Northern Nevada. That's about as specific as I'm going to get.
That narrows it down.
You know, I would just do this if you could get it to 20. Is it a 40? If it has to be 40, then get 40. But if you go 20 to where you found good chunkies, you're probably, if you're getting chunky stuff that's not really flat, it's still kind of coarse and stuff. That's why there's low gold mines there, and anything that comes out of that, or pretty much disintegrates down into the creek. If you had the placer claim, they shouldn't say anything because that's not a load. So you should be safe. I would go claim it myself. I would get it.
That's what I'm going to try to do. I need to call the BLM tomorrow, because they open tomorrow, and figure out, what I can and cannot do. It's weird because the new system doesn't have a tab or a page for you to be able to open a pre-existing closed claim. All it has is you can file a claim on the website, which that's pretty cool because they didn't have that before. You can actually go on that website that I gave you and you can actually, you create an account, and then it makes you create a separate account that basically verifies your identity and stuff like that. And then you can log into that account, and any of the claims that are in your name are going to pop up there, and you can pay your fines and everything like that right there from the website.
Really?
Well, I'll tell you something. It's kind of funny because if you went, let's say if you go, usually I go to the county first, but in your case, go to the BLM, and where you want is you take where you found that chunky gold, and you tell them that you want to claim that's your center stake. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to go out 20 acres and give you 4 corners. But if you're in an existing claim, they will not change the shape of that existing claim. And they will probably, it won't say it's going to be reopened, but they'll put you in as the claim probably was as it used to be, but not 40 acres. They might do 20. But stake where you found that gold as the middle of your claim, and it'll go out 20 acres from the middle. And they might just put you back in the same square that used to be there before.
Yeah. And that's what I'm hoping. Honestly, I don't need all 40 acres because it's weird. The way this claim was shaped, it goes up vertically, and it's a weird thing because I don't need it to go up that high. And honestly, that 20 acres is plenty enough of space for me. And plus, there's lots of other closed claims in the area. Lots.
Right.
But like I said, I would take where you found that gold and GPS it, go into the BLM and say, I want a 20-acre claim. This is my center stake. Like you're making a brand new claim.
Okay.
And then, like I said, they'll either say, well, you can have this much, because they're going to have it in squares. They don't want you having weird stuff and all, because then you get cross claiming going on, and they don't want that.
Yeah, you've got to have it. They have it set up to where you have to have it in the squares. They don't want it to be half and half, or I want it here to there. No, it has to be within their designated sections.
Exactly. That's why wherever you found that chunky gold, make that your center pin. That way it's 20 acres. It's 20 acres in front, 20 acres in back.
Okay. Well, for now, I'm just going to I'm going to talk to them on Monday and see what's going on. Regardless, it's been abandoned for 7 years. So I highly doubt that anybody's really looking at it, you know what I mean? Or wondering about it, because if it's been abandoned for that long, it's just forgotten. And that's something that I want to tell everybody. You know, there really is abandoned claims out there that people have just forgotten about. That, or you know what? Sometimes what happens is people die, they get old, and they just let their claim go. And you can go and find those claims. Now, is it easy? No, because every single abandoned claim you go to, you're not going to find gold. We just wasted a lot of time before we. It's not wasted. No time's wasted when you're prospecting, but we went down some pretty bad roads, really bad. We were going 1 mile per hour in our Dodge Durango. This Durango does not have very good clearance like our Dodge Ram does. And it took us forever to get down this road into this claim, and there was nothing there, you know, like at all. But then we found this other one. So
pretty cool, though. At least you found one finally, right?
Finally found one.
Finally.
Yeah, like I said, I would do that. Stake where your gold was, make that your center pin. Go in there and pay your $200 and whatever dollars and make a new claim out of it.
Okay. Well, hopefully that'll
Will
help.
do. All right.
Cool. Hopefully.
Well, I figured I'd call in real quick. I got to go here, but I figured I'd call in and just give you guys an update. I sent out the one prize that sear stone. I sent that out, and it should be getting to Kathy here Monday, so tomorrow, according to the tracking number. And then as you get all the addresses and stuff, just let me know.
I will.
I'll send out the stickers like I said I was going to. I want to send out a sticker to everybody I can. Not every single one of those is going to be a GPS sticker because I don't have them yet. And then I'm going to talk to David at JD Custom Graphics, and we're going to get those other stickers made and sent out to you here before too long. So I'll get that going ASAP.
Oh,
All right, cool, brother. And thanks
Thank
again
you.
here. And thanks to
Thank you.
JD Custom Graphics also. Yeah. Heck yeah, buddy.
Absolutely.
And hopefully
All
these
right, you
people.
guys have.
All right, Jim.
Huh?
Go on, buddy. Go ahead.
I gotta go.
right.
Okay, you have a good one.
Later,
Thank you.
brother.
All right, bye.
see ya.
Yeah, so hopefully if you did win one of these prizes, please post a picture of it after you get it. We'd all love to see it. You know, that's for sure. So please post them. Post them. We want to see them. You know? And on that, also, don't forget Tuesday night hangouts with Ed, Jess, Dano, and the Treasure Vixens. Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over there on their YouTube channel, the YouTube Hangouts with Ed, Jess, Dano, and the Treasure Vixens. And on that note, did we have any events?
So I think that same one from last week, wasn't it?
Nah, I think that's the only thing there. Yeah.
Just the one? You want to read it?
Here's Dirt Party. Yeah, same thing.
Want to read it, Rich? Or
Let's see. Our LDMA camp. Hold on a sec. Yeah, this outing will be hosted at the Lost Dutchman's Mining Association. It's going to be in Michigan at the Athens Gold Camp.
Michigan?
That's August 29th.
August 29th. Thomas, thank you for posting
I'm
it.
sorry, August 24th at 3 p.m. to August 29th.
That's the dirt party, right?
Yeah, Diggers Dirt Party.
The Diggers Dirt Party.
It's Dirt Party.
Sounds like a
LDMA
monster
lifetime
truck.
members, you got to pay $100. Non-LDA members, $150. Kids
Okay.
8 to 17 years age, $50. Go to the link there and register for more information.
Okay. Very cool. All right. On that note, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to join us Wednesday for West Coast Wednesday. Right here
Good
on
night,
the
everybody.
radio. We're out of here, everybody. Good night.
Go Kyle Larson.
Tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.